Everybody, what's going on? You got Pill in the house. You got your boy Mike in the house. Episode today. They building more jails and they increasing their time served. There used to be a time, from what I heard, you get the state time, you be like, I only can do about 30% of it. I be out. Well, it ain't like that no more. To you young bulls out there, be careful out there living for the city.
Living just enough.
Because they giving that time away.
Just for the city. Living just enough.
So, what you think, Pill, before we get into this first live? What you hear about it, man?
And it was only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time.
And once old Sarah got that land,
Man.
it was over. It's over now.
So, the 2025 rules to the game. The changes are coming. First rule says anyone convicted of any of 18 violent offenses, including capital murder and rape, and I think like kidnapping, some other stuff, you're going to serve 100% of their sentences. Not 85, not 65. Sounds like even if you take a plea deal, you're going to do 100% of that time. If they give you 10 years, you're going to do 10 years. They give you 25, you do a 25. You doing a quarter. You can't say, I just do a dime. I'll be out. Nah. It's a wrap. What you think about that, bro?
Um, if it's violent, I get it. If it's a violent crime, I get it. Because some people don't need to be back on the streets. Like,
And this is what I would say to the young kids, man. Really, it's going to be on the slide early. Think about this before you do stuff. Before you even get into that situation, are you willing to do 100% of the time when you grab that pistol? You ready to do 100%? However many years you get, you ready to do 100% of that?
some kind of way that I think they're going to end up. They're going to make it unconstitutional.
You said what, bro?
At some point, it's going to be unconstitutional, but, if you know the law.
Well, that might take like 10 years, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know the
Yeah.
law. Boy, it is like.
Boy, no time soon, buddy.
It's almost like a lighter version of the three strikes. To me, that's how.
Yeah.
That's a lighter version of
I mean, some people want to play hardball. You want to go out there and play hardball? Guess what, buddy? You got 3 strikes. And no balls. Just 3 strikes.
Sitting you down on your first offense, they ain't playing.
Boy, they ain't playing.
Like when it comes to like rape or capital murder and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I understand like completely like.
But see, what I'm saying is sometimes you can defend yourself,
Yeah.
and they can put it in capital murder. If you can't defend it with a good lawyer, it's a wrap.
Yeah, and if you are trying to commit a crime, not trying to commit a crime, but if you do something bad to somebody, or they trying to do something bad to you.
Yeah. And you might not even be trying to do murder. Like, you may be trying to do a drug deal. Like, man, I'm finna make this quick lick. And that quick lick turn into a robbery. You defending yourself. You get out of it. The other person don't. And because it's a drug deal wrapped around it, you trying to claim self-defense. And they're going to give you capital murder. And even if they drop it down to just second-degree murder, you still may be doing 15 to 25. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the lawyer you got. And you're going to do 100% of that. You know what I'm saying?
You know why they do that? Why they gonna do that now?
What's that? Oh, I know why. I think they trying to compete with the feds, the state. They need more people in the jails and more money, man. More slave,
Yeah,
more labor, cheap
that's what I
labor,
said.
all that.
That's what I said. Yeah, you broke it down into those terms, the lawyer terms. But basically, what they saying is like, y'all about to pay off this land
Yeah.
we just bought.
And they said the jail's already overcrowded, 106% overcrowded, something like that. So they building more jails not only to kind of ease that, but then add more people to it. And then when you having to serve 100% of your time, they're gonna definitely get all the money they can out of you. Whatever they got you doing, making mattresses, license plates, or whatever. You know what I'm
30 cents, maybe 20.
saying? Man, that's crazy.
30
It was
cents.
one. It was one I was watching Wallow and Gilly. He said it was one in Texas where it's like the best federal prison to work at, and you build mattresses and stuff. You make like $200 a month, and that's like top end money. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
And
Two
that's what,
hundred.
and that's what it's showing a lot of people. Man, it's better off. Man, you better off just getting a job at McDonald's. I don't care what you gotta do. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just better off just getting a regular job. Like, and
That's
do
what
it.
he said. He said, man, you be having kingpins. Uh-oh. Yeah, he said it was kingpins that was like in jail, but then when they go to jail, they be in there stealing bell peppers and burgers, man, flipping. That's crazy, man. Working in the kitchen. You go from making money to working in the kitchen. You could have been doing that in the free world, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you have to know when to put your pride to the side
Boy.
and really think about it. Like,
Yeah.
man, what? And most people not even knowing, like, because when you're out there in the streets like that, you're not even. Some are, some just a lot are not paying attention to the law that's being passed. Like,
Yeah. That's why we trying to make this. Pay attention. So are you willing to do 100%? It says, number 2, in 2025 will require offenders convicted of several other offenses to serve at least 85% of their sentences. So if you get simultaneous possession, probably possession of a firearm, you start getting those things, intent to distribute, all that look crazy. Them little crazy little charges they stack. You got to do 85% of that.
throwing a book at you, man.
So what if you get 10 years? You doing 8, almost 9, 8, at least 8, right?
And
8.5, something like that.
do Jim
Out of
Crow.
10, huh?
Jim Crow, boy.
Boy, man,
They throwing a book at you. Oh, it is.
check this out: 3,000 new prison beds to ease overcrowding, and lawmakers have set aside $300 million for that purpose to build more jails, to increase the jail sizes, because they know some people just gonna be hard headed. They ain't gonna listen.
What's the stock name on it?
Boy said, "What's the stuff?"
Hey, man, this one thing that's never gonna change. Like,
Boy, ain't never gonna. Some people just gonna be hard headed. I wish people wouldn't do that, but man,
man,
if I tell them young bulls, you don't have to go down this path. You really don't have to.
but
I know the circumstances make you feel that way, but don't get caught in your feelings, man. You got to think, man. Man, go ahead.
I'll say, man, put your feelings in your back pocket, bro. You ain't good.
Yeah.
Stuff like all the stuff that you think, like I'm gonna ride and die for this, boy. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
So let me show you young bulls something, man. Thinking y'all tough, man. Let me show you them young bulls something, man.
Cause he's by himself, he don't fuck with nobody, he ain't gang affiliated. This ain't the lifestyle for him. So guess what? Sharks gonna protect him.
And
You know, in the water when you see them fish be shooting on the shark die, and they protect it, shark don't try to eat them. You one of them. Old man, don't see this guy right here? Ain't nobody gonna fuck with him now.
It ain't funny, but it's
He good.
he not good, y'all. He not. Don't fall for that.
All state.
Protected. Always.
What's the first thing you think when you hear that?
Man,
What you think?
I think about money talk.
Man, I think about, dude, when you going to jail thinking you tough, and you got this dude, he look like he got the eye of a tiger. And you see that other dude, hold on, I'm not gonna play. Look at the other dude. Dude don't got a chance, man. Dude don't got a chance, man.
That's
When people say they're protecting you in jail, it sounds different when you listen to it on the outside. But when you're on the inside, if somebody say they're protecting you, that come with a price. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, a lot of stuff do. It do come with a price.
And I got another video of that same dude. People be saying, "Nah, man, he ain't gonna do that to me, man. I'll beat him down, man. He ain't gonna do that to me." Well, we're gonna show you a video here in a few minutes, and it's gonna make you think about what you're saying. So, the next slide is: this is not the time to risk or jeopardize your freedom in 2025. It ain't time, man. Forget it. Be logical, man. Think. It ain't worth doing 100% of losing your freedom, man. It ain't worth it, man.
You rather do bedtime than state now.
Man, fair time is that's where they got it from. The fair time. It's the same thing.
Huh?
The Fed is more. Yes.
Sir.
Federal, you almost got to do 90%
And
of
you're
your time.
Not doing 100. You're not doing 100.
It depends on what it is. You're going to do 100, though. Man, Big Meech almost did 100% of his time. He was pretty close. I think he had probably. Huh?
Meech had 50 piece.
Did he? I thought he had 30. I thought they pleaded out for 30.
Meech then had 50 piece.
No, I thought he pleaded out for 30. It don't even matter, but
It ain't
don't
even been
risk.
30 years. Well, I'm just saying, but it.
Yeah, I've been in there for a minute. I don't know, he been in there for about 25 at least.
Yeah,
He been in there for.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, that stuff is a little bit different. State fees has always been different,
But see, state, you never had to do all of that time. You may get 10, you don't have to do like 30% of that time. But now they didn't raise it up because, like I say, they trying to, in my opinion anyway, they trying to get that money for prison work and stuff. You know, their funding and stuff. Each prisoner probably worth so much money. You know what I'm saying?
and I'm telling you, they paying for the land. That they
For sure. And then, young bulls, they ain't gonna listen, man. Instead of educating themselves, go do an apprenticeship or something, go to a trade. You know what I'm saying? They won't sell dope. Man, it don't even make sense to sell dope right now. It really don't. They got cameras everywhere, on every corner, it seems like. Everybody snitching. There is no more secrecy. If you sell dope, people gonna know. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna stop flossing when you sell dope. It's almost like a rite of passage. You gotta floss. You got to get the floaters or the gold Daytons or the Forgiatos now. Forgiatos. You got to get them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's when you got people that want to live that because they never had it, and I get it, but I don't feel it.
I mean, I understand it, but it ain't worth it. That's what I'm saying. I understand it. Most kids go through that to grow up in the inner city. You just got to get to that point in your head where you realize it's not worth my freedom, though. Because most of the dudes who own, they don't even be on for that long period. Like, it be like only a few dudes who have a long run, but they get a long federal stretch, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you only got about 2.5.
Man, that's crazy. 2.5 years for 30. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Man, that ratio crazy, man. 2 to 30. That's crazy, man.
That is not an even exchange. I don't care what.
No.
It ain't.
Man.
Yeah,
Think about the consequences before you make the choice or decisions. I wish this is what I would tell any young kid, man. Think about the consequences before. How do I know about the consequences? There are a lot of people who did things, the same things you're thinking about doing. Somebody has done that in time. Yes. The young bulls, you want to go out here and have kids before you get married? It's dudes out here that already done it. Ask them about it. Ask them about child support. They can't get a job because they got 8 kids by 6 different women, and all of them got them on child support. Ask them about how they feel. Every time you get a job, they take all of your check. You only get maybe enough money for gas to get home, if you get that. You know what I'm saying? Should ask somebody about that.
It ain't nothing but a pinwheel, man.
Ask somebody that been selling dope, man. They're only a kingpin. He made the kingpin status only for about 2 to 5 years, and he doing 30. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. But you, like I said, you got some that been
I
doing
get
it
it.
so long. That's all they know. But the benefits of right now is not.
Yeah.
What's that old song? What's that old song by? What's the white guy's name?
Who?
Gotta know when to hold.
She likes it my way.
Keep saying it. Just don't want to say my way. He gonna mess around.
Yeah.
He gonna be here with this dude. What's the shot video?
What's the name? The Gambler song.
He
He gonna be
good.
here with this dude. He good. He's swimming with the
So
shark.
guess what? Sharks gonna protect him. You know, in the water, when you see the fish be swimming on the shark back, and they protect it, shark don't try to eat them, you one of them. Old man, see this guy right here?
That's,
Ain't nobody gonna
Cash
fuck with
cow.
him.
Man, dude
He
get
might-
punked,
he
man. Hey, no way, man. Dude ain't got a chance, man.
he might even be the cash cow. You'll be surprised. Like, no,
Talking about the skinny dude?
he might even. When I say the cash cow, you gotta understand
They,
what
I
that
don't know what that means. I'm about to say pause. That don't sound right.
no, it's like son probably came from a whole family of motherfucker with money. Ain't
But
nobody
when they press you in jail, Pill, they gonna keep pressing you. It's like wringing a towel. How much water's in that towel while we wringing it out? Keep wringing it tighter. They gonna keep
Yeah,
wringing it, man.
but that's what I'm saying. Like everybody's
Yeah.
situation ain't the same. You know
So
what
you
I'm saying?
so you think dude survived? He in there sitting next to the dude in his cell. You think dude straight?
No, that when I
Oh,
say when I say straight, I'm like, no, you gotta understand. Like some people, they family pay that money every month. It's guaranteed. It's
but
crazy.
it's not gonna stop. That's the thing about y'all. Tell the
It's
young
not.
bulls. Once it start, you're not gonna stop it. It's
Yeah,
over. They gonna send out a kite. Oh, this dude's getting extorted,
yeah, and that's one of them things. Like,
and you still. You know what's crazy? He still probably get done in, get punked because if you try to turn that down, he's like, oh well, you don't do. It, you got to pay more money. That's why I say it never stops. Once it
it,
starts, it never
right.
stops.
Like I say, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
trying to
know
tell the young
exactly.
bulls that it don't stop.
Yeah, but but if the same one that you probably that you might even consider weak,
Yeah,
them the ones go, they're the ones gonna catch you at 4 o'clock in the morning.
but them kind of dudes not sitting in the cell next to a dude talking about the sharks gonna protect them though. Them be the dudes nobody don't fool with. Like, man, leave dude alone, man. Them be the dudes, them the dudes that be by themselves, just chilling. Like, hey man, I'm good. Go ahead with that. You know what I'm saying?
And that might have been his best friend.
Nah,
No,
that is.
I ain't, listen.
I
I'm
know.
not.
I know what you
Listen,
said. I know what you
and I know you like to do
said.
everything in a joking manner, but it's like
Hey,
when it comes to this stuff like that,
yeah,
like
it ain't joking. No, I'm making it funny so it don't sound so depressing. But yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell the young
it
bulls.
has to be
If you
depressing.
weigh 120 pounds, which most teenagers are, and you go into a situation, look at this. This dude probably what 300. How big you think this dude is?
Boy,
This ain't the lifestyle for him. So guess what? Sharks gonna protect him.
Man, how big you think
You
dude
know,
is,
in the
bro?
water, when you see the
oh, that's
fish
about
be swimming on the
four.
shark back,
That's about
and they
four
protect it,
twenty.
shark don't try to eat them.
And you
You
be
know
thinking,
them.
oh, I'm faster than him. All he gotta
Oh
do is
man,
put that
look, see
weight
this
on you,
guy right
man. You
here?
gonna be hurt.
It's like,
Ain't nobody gonna fuck with him, man.
and everybody
He
thinking
good.
like only
All state.
this ain't like the 60s and 70s or something like that. 50s, 60s.
Hey man.
Now, if you go to jail and you on some punk shit, yeah, then you was a
That's
punk.
what I'm saying. Well, what I'm saying is there are some dudes like they'll do something crazy in the streets, but they really not violent. You're not no punk, but you're not violent though.
No, when I say punk, I'm talking about punk punk.
I know, but see, that's the thing. A lot of dudes, they don't want the punk punk. They actually want to. It's weird, man. Just listen to these documentaries and stuff. These dudes, it's like they get a thrill out of punking the dude that's hard though. They don't want the punk punk. They want the punk the dude. It's dudes in there like that, like sharks for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, and some of these young bulls ain't never stabbed nobody. It's different shooting somebody and stabbing somebody.
yeah,
That's a whole nother game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And,
That's a whole new world, man.
yeah.
And matter of fact, let me play this other video for these dudes who thinking, oh man, I'll beat dude down if he come at me like that. Check this out, bro.
A nigga ain't in
You see
here
that?
on no, I'm the biggest gangster shit, but at the same time, in here, you gotta let your nut change, because if you don't, a nigga will try you. You feel what I'm saying? I got a cell phone, I got work, you know, I got whatever I need, but at the same time, I'm loyal to my people, so my people gonna protect me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a leader at all costs. Whether if I gotta be a leader on the fuck shit, or I gotta be a leader in a positive manner. You feel what
So that's what I'm saying. Dude walking to jail and dude got a knife. It's like Rambo.
Yeah.
And he say, sit down, man. What he gonna do, man? You gotta get down or lay down, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes ain't built like that, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's all I'm
That's-
saying. Like on
yeah.
some real stuff. Like that dude that was in that first video walking there, he got a blade like that. And he said, yeah, come in here and sit down, bro. You got to get down and lay down. But if you sit down, you got to be careful because you don't know what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the options is very thin.
Yes.
but
Yes, it is.
but as a
Yeah.
man, I'm telling you, I'd rather shank me up there, nigga. We gonna battle this
Oh,
shit.
for sure. That's what I'm saying, for sure. But not everybody think like that at that time. It's hard to say that, but then at that time, a lot of dudes not going to go there like, man, you going to have to kill me. We finna tear this cell up. You know what I'm saying? That's the time to be violent, but a lot of people, it's like they so in shock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And that's one of the things. Like, I try not to get too involved in this stuff like that.
No, I'm trying to show these kids, man, how crazy this. Like, you walk in the cell, this dude got a blade. I don't even know what that is, bro. Like, look how long that is, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I told you, I said, man, y'all didn't even see the full blade, but that's what they always tell you. Like,
Man, that's, man.
but it'll be the same one that you think a sucker
Yeah,
that's gonna slit his throat. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Some dudes in there get busy, 100%.
off of just one little piece of a blade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
But when you
like,
first coming in, you not bladed up like that. That's what I'm saying. The young bulls that's coming. When you go, you get that time. You got to do 100% of 10 years, day by day, week by week. That first day you go in, you see somebody like this.
and
What's
most
the first thing to go through your head?
most gonna tell you, man, the county is way worse than this.
Oh, for real?
They
Wow.
can tell you that.
Wow.
They gonna
So
tell
while you
you.
waiting to get your time,
You
you got to
already,
deal with the county before you go to the
you
pen.
already know it.
Wow.
And
I never been to the county. I don't know. I'm just going
me
off
neither.
of what you're
Me
telling.
neither. Me neither. But I know it.
Yeah.
That's one thing about it. Like, son, know this stuff because this ain't no. It ain't no made up stuff. Like,
No, I feel you. I know it
bro, you
ain't.
gotta know
That's why.
yourself.
That's what made me not want to go to jail. I seen Scared Straight, man. I heard all I need to hear, bro. That's it.
Hmm. Hey, I done
Yeah.
had too many family members
Yeah, me too. Yeah, for sure.
that's incarcerated, been incarcerated, and
And some
no.
of them don't even got to tell you how. When you just see it on their face when they get out, the you can just see the horror they had to go through to survive, man. He's like, you see somebody with a knot, they've been having a knot on their head for 5 years, a knot that won't go away. You're like, man, what in the world? You don't even want to ask them what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got hit with a lock. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Well, hit me in child time, boy. And you know, like, bro, this stuff that it. We can laugh about it, but I was like, bro, this shit is
why you laughing,
no
dude? Why
fun.
you laughing?
This shit is no,
I
like,
know, man. It ain't. It's not.
it just
It's
brings
just
out the,
crazy.
it
Now
just brings out the worst in
some
us.
of the weapons these dudes come up with is insane, man. It's like past primal. Like I heard Wallow, he said he was in jail. You know Gillian Wallow's show, right? He always tell it when he was in jail. He said he saw a dude get hit with a lock in the sock, and he said dude screamed, but he was quiet first. He said, ah! And then he just heard, ah! He said the scream was delayed because he got hit that hard with the lock in the sock. But man, like you never when you in Home Depot, you looking at a master lock, you don't think like, man, I could put this in a sock and knock somebody out with it. You know what I'm saying? The average person don't think that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and that's where even though we talking about it, and
I think
it's
kids like go ahead.
it's not even just kids. It's
Oh yeah,
grown
for
folks.
sure, for
It's
sure.
grown
Yeah,
people. Like
100%. A lot of these dudes is kingpins. They not violent. Most kingpins really not that violent.
yeah,
They just good at selling dope. But when you go to jail, bro, and you see stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? This dude got a blade like the size, like an Aladdin knife or whatever. I don't know what that is, man. You know what I'm saying? But boy, that go in your body though. If you're not that big, I mean, that can come out the other
yeah.
side. You know what I'm saying? That can impale you for real. You know what
You
I'm
see
saying?
it, like
Yeah,
I got cousins. You know they're like, man, that motherfucker came from a blade cross.
man.
You feel me? They like shit came across their neck, and you would see it. Like, bro,
Ooh,
this.
sheesh.
I'm talking about a big. I'm talking about where
Yeah,
the
like
big
a like a
vein
like a
is.
like a lawnmower blade or something. Yeah, he kind of like a
Yeah,
yeah.
like this stuff
These
is
niggas ain't playing, man. No.
and it's only gonna
And you gotta deal with this for 10 years, day for day, every day. You don't even want to talk to nobody. You could talk to somebody and it could lead to something crazy. Just
yeah,
by saying, talking to the wrong person, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's
what is
crazy, man,
man, them motherfuckers talking about 360 months. Like, damn,
It's only
it
12
don't even
months of the
sound
year.
like that long.
It's only 12 months. 360 months.
Man, 480 months. They make it, and they try to make it seem like it's
And that
good. Like,
LWO, that's the most scariest thing. LWO, man. Life without, man.
yeah,
Ugh. Now that's scary. 999.
yeah,
That's crazy.
man.
999.
Like,
Ugh.
like my first life wasn't as good.
I know, right?
Man, come on. This
That's
this
what I'm
new
telling
system,
you, young boys.
man, this new system that they came up with is the worst thing.
And it's gonna make it more violent because it's like I ain't got nothing to lose.
That's it.
So yeah, you test me, I'm gonna hurt you. Period. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting parole, so what I care? For your little 5 years. That's
Yeah,
another thing they don't talk about. You
yeah,
can't even tell people your time. You tell them you got 2
yeah,
years, they'll kill
yeah.
you just because you getting out of 2 years. That's crazy,
Uh-uh,
man. You know what I'm
They
saying?
gonna they gonna make something happen to where you gonna have to. You got
Yeah,
5, and now you
yeah,
about to do
yeah.
eight
Because you
and
putting in that
9.
work. You got to put in that work.
You gonna
Yeah.
have to, cause you gonna have to get in somebody's car.
Look, this dude, you
So,
walk in,
I'm the
you walk in there,
biggest
and this
shit, but
dude
at the
talking to
same
you.
time, they hear you gotta let your nut change, because if you don't, the
I
nigga
mean,
gonna
dude
charge
talk. I mean,
you. You know what
imagine
I'm
somebody
saying?
standing there
I got
talking to
shit
this
on
dude,
phone,
and
I
this is what
got
he got
work.
right there.
You know, I got whatever I need, but at the same time, I'm loyal to my people, so my people gonna protect me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a leader at all costs. Whether if I gotta be a leader on the fuck shit, or I gotta be a leader in a positive manner. You feel what I'm
But
Yeah.
and you see the
Hey.
little, see that little that steel frame with the little Y,
Yeah.
the YN.
Yeah.
He with all the shit.
Hope so, man.
No, listen, that not the one that with the glasses.
Yeah.
The one that's on the steel frame. He's with all the shit.
I thought he said the one with the, hold on, man.
That
Not the
one right
one with
there.
the, yeah.
That one right there. He ain't got no slides on or nothing. He would everything. Cause he know
But
he about like, man, that's all I know.
yeah, no, he got to crash out because if he don't, they gonna crash him out. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah,
No,
man.
I'm not saying the size don't matter. I'm saying it's the mentality. It ain't the size. It's the
That's-
mentality. When it's time to get busy, it ain't no. It's like you can't hesitate in prison. Like if a dude walk up to you on some goofy stuff, you got to press him right there. Or it's over. The kite is out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Do you see like the program of it all?
Yeah.
It's not just like yeah, people make mistakes, but I'm like, do y'all are people really looking at it from the whole lens, or they
Yeah.
just looking at it from a certain lens?
Right.
Like, nah, like
And that's what I'm trying to say. Please think before.
No.
Just think as much as you can. Please. Just
son probably with the glasses.
yeah.
He probably one of those ones that probably should have been sent to the mental health institution.
Boy.
And he just like the parolees and all that, the parole board and all that. Like, no, you have to have some real people that's real competent
Yeah.
to make that decision.
Yeah. And that's the hard part is, man, you going to a place where it's not for rehab. You have to find a way to rehab yourself. Somehow. In chaos. Somehow you got to rehab yourself in chaos.
And a lot of everything
Yeah.
that people go through, man, that stuff could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. Like,
Yeah.
like what
Yeah.
my boy
I'm
Smooth,
with you.
what my boy Smooth say. A lot of generation curses, and you trying to prove a point to the people that's cursed.
Boy.
It wasn't the same.
Yeah, I
thing.
know what you're saying though. Yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah, for sure. Man, sometimes like in the prisoner, when you're a prisoner of the moment, that's why you have to really think and have foresight, don't get caught in the moment. Cause it's so easy to do. Growing up in the hood, it's so easy to do. It's so easy. Dudes egging you on, man. You gonna let dude do you like that, man? I won't let him do me like that, man. You gonna let dude do you like that, man? You better hold it down, man.
Yeah,
But and see, you don't realize in the streets you can walk away. They can talk crazy about you. 10 days, it's gone. Ain't nobody even thinking about it no more. In jail, it's small proximity. You can't walk away from everything in jail. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what I'm saying. Like the analogy that you're saying, we
Yeah.
just speaking it from like in Little Rock or just Arkansas, period.
Yeah.
Our politics ain't gonna be the same politics as in Alabama.
Man, I heard Dallas, they don't play no games with they jail time either. I heard Dallas, boy, they don't play no games. TDC, they don't play. I heard Pennsylvania cold-blooded too, man. They don't play no games up there either. Boy.
Like places like that, like, and even in LA, man, like the
Oh,
county
boy.
just county
Man,
just walking in.
I heard LA,
Like,
boy. I heard LA crazy,
Mhm.
man. You get so many stories. I'm talking about not the main people. I'm talking about the people that's like
Mhm.
low key on YouTube. I listen to the
Yeah.
low key people, and they talk about they story. You like, man, yeah. That shit in LA, you gotta click up. It ain't no going there and be by yourself. It's impossible. You have to click up with a car, and you can't just go to any car. That's the crazy part. You can't just ain't no. They say it's racial in there. It's just how it is. You ain't gonna change it. That's
Yes.
what the politics is.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the biggest things. Like if you can use that mentality in a 3 house and a cot environment, what is the big difference? Like damn, you know what? We really all can do this shit.
Yeah.
Excuse
Right.
my language, y'all. Excuse me.
Oh, you good. And that's the thing. You know, sometimes you know, some people. I heard some people say that being in what's the name, like the new job course. Sometimes they say they feel like that because we
Yeah.
sleeping in the room with another
Yeah.
roommate.
Yeah.
and then your roommate take your stuff, and then if you
Hey,
don't say nothing, now you got a problem on your hands. Now you feel like you. It's crazy, but sometimes out here in the free world, it could be like
oh,
that too.
I'm now we're speaking on job card. Like that's what it was like when I got there.
I was talking about the
Uh
one. You was at the one over there by 21st Street, were
yeah,
you?
I was at
Ah,
the
boy, I know it was
but
rough. Tell me,
it,
it
and
was
it,
what, one way in, one way out. A tall, high-rise building.
yeah,
You on the
but
wrong floor. You on like the 13th floor, boy.
no, it was like the 5 and the 6. You know what I'm saying?
Woo-wee.
Like I put it like this. They knew me before I got there.
Oh, for sure.
Like they already knew. It's
Yeah.
like people didn't call me by my regular name. They
Right.
didn't call me by my regular. But put it like this. When I got there, they was like, "Oh shit, nah, we ain't fucking with sons."
Yeah. But what I'm saying, everybody don't have it though. They kind of
No,
pass. And
no,
when you don't have that kind of pass, you just fresh off the street. Like there's some
yeah,
people who commit a crime and you're not in the gang, but you end up defending
man,
yourself or doing something. You commit a crime, then you have to go to jail. Those are the people that really. Yeah,
like
I've heard a lot of people say it on YouTube. You come in there, you're not affiliated with nobody. You just a civilian that did a crime, but you go to jail. Now you got to make tough choices. You know what I'm saying? You got to
like
link up with a car. You link
like
up with a car, you got to put in work.
like I say, when I first got there,
Yeah,
like they knew my nickname.
for sure.
They didn't nobody know my regular name. And
Yeah,
then, I'm transitioning like, no, I don't
yeah.
want people to know that. Like, now I want this part. And then I had to let the motherfucker know, like, no.
I had to put the hands
No, they're like, no.
on.
Like, cause like when I saw that video, I was like, no, like, y'all ain't fit to son nobody. Like, man, that
For sure.
that dude he way smaller than everybody. Y'all ain't fit to do that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you got to pack a motherfucker out. Like, no.
Gotta pack them back. Get packed
Yeah.
out like you are.
Hey man, quit playing. Like, bro, bro. And what
Get
and what
packed out.
man
Boy,
and walk by 4 blocks up and get my hair braided.
boy,
They walk by
boy.
4 blocks
I
up.
should
Like,
have got that. I should have got that young buck for this. Stump.
no, and I
Yeah.
was like, man, I know this. I said, I know this shit.
So what's the name was like that? Because I heard it a lot from
Hmm,
people that Job Corps could be like that. It could be.
Man,
But going to college though, like
that shit right.
when going to college for the first time, like a freshman, and you go to like a UCA or something, and you stay on a dorm, and you stay with a roommate that you don't know,
Yeah,
it can easily go like that. They can mess with your stuff. I've heard a lot of little horror stories from people that went to UCA, man. You know what I'm saying?
man. Hey, let me find that motherfucker. Hey, man, soon as
Yeah,
that motherfucker, like, some shit came up missing.
yeah. Oh, that's a wrap. Yeah, you got to handle that right now.
Man, look,
Yeah,
I was one of them YN. All my roommates was older than me,
yeah.
all of them. But I
How,
had
how many of y'all stayed in the room?
man, it was 4 of us.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, you got to keep track of three.
No, but check this shit out.
Yeah.
Every last one of my roommates went. They was incarcerated afterwards.
Wow.
Every last one of them,
I believe it.
except
They didn't
except the white boy.
they
But
didn't have no sense. They didn't have no sense,
no, they
man.
had sense. One, one. I think one they hit him with like I think they hit him with 20.
What did he
One-
do to get 20? How do you have sense to get 20 years?
No, this was afterwards. Like it was like probably like a year or two afterwards.
But I mean, if you got sense, how do you do something to get 20 years? That's what I'm saying.
No, but son was from Milwaukee. Son was from Milwaukee, so he was already on that type of time. Like
Man,
I got
man, that's
family.
crazy.
I got family in Milwaukee. I was like, bro. Like you
Man, you ain't in
already.
Milwaukee though, man. You
That's what I'm saying. You in the South, and they
it ain't
finna
where you
railroad
from, it's
you.
where you at. Some people don't realize that it ain't where you from, it's where you at, man.
And they finna railroad you. And he got shot in the
Man.
mouth. He got shot in the mouth.
He got shot in the mouth. Good
Yeah.
night.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Trying to
Running
rob a
his
store.
mouth. Oh,
No,
rob a store.
trying to rob a store.
What, he trying to rob JR? What, he trying to rob JR? No,
No,
man.
no, he trying to rob a liquor store.
You know, JR, boy, you go in there with JR, mess with JR, you want to.
And not knowing, like, boy, they in the South, boy, they gonna blow you. They gonna blow you to
Boy.
smithereens.
Boy,
They gonna blow you to smithereens.
think them Indians sweet. Good night up here, buddy.
I say, man, all three of my roommates end up going to jail. Like,
Wow.
and it was like, man, dang. And it was like a few years after, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, for sure.
but that's the type of, you go from, oh man, you go from McClellan to a Job Corps, like, man, and they not even knowing, but a lot of people did know. It
Yeah.
was like, boy,
Hey, I heard the story. The streets talk, man. You know what I'm saying? The streets always talking. I heard Jocko, man, it could be rough, man. It ain't.
man.
Yeah, they make it sound so good on the commercial. Come to Job Corps.
Yeah.
It's great.
On 21st, on 21st,
Especially on
boy.
20, when it was on 21st. I mean,
Boy,
when you
they-
ride by, it looked like a small prison, though. I don't know, man. You
They
know what I'm
empty
saying?
your pockets. I was like,
All
man,
brick, was it all brick buildings, small windows?
with
Man.
a full gate. I said, man, and they caught me on tape though.
But be honest, though, the one over there on 65th don't look like a federal penitentiary.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, like,
Man, my brother went there, man. My little brother went there, man. He made it out that thing. I was like, I was trying to tell mom, man, you sure want my brother to go to Jocko, but he made it through it though.
I said,
But yeah, it's crazy, man.
man, and that's why I was like, I know that was the last step before you getting ready to go to jail.
Oh yeah, for 100%. Because they recruit. Well, when we was in school, some dudes would get into a big fight or something, and then the people from Job Corps come there and recruit them. Like, yeah, go ahead and come to Job Corps, dog. It's over. You gonna get expelled. They're gonna expel you. Go ahead and come to Job Corps. You know
It
what
was
I'm saying?
the last step. I'm trying to tell you. And I was like, man, these motherfuckers know who I am. I was like, man. But everything was smooth and
Yeah,
smooth and cool because that's when you learn. Not saying that I didn't know it,
yeah.
but that's when you become cool with the BDs, GDs.
Oh, for sure.
Boys, Crips, and all.
Because when you get certain dudes when they separate from their crew or their gang members, you actually see the regular person who they are. You see what I'm saying? It's when they're around everybody, they got to be that BD or GD. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they're different. But yeah, man, when you're going to school, you just know dudes when they by themselves, you just talking to them, they different. They just being human at that point.
Yeah.
But when you're around the crew, man, you gotta.
And that was like, damn, that's like, man,
Yeah.
like that dude, now Peel cool. Like Peel really,
Yeah.
he fool with everybody, but man,
Yeah.
you got them boys. Yeah, you got
Sometimes you got to pack somebody out. I mean, people don't realize that when you're in the hood, sometimes you got to pack somebody out, man. If you don't want to do it, don't play around in the hood. Hey, that's my thing. I didn't want to be violent. I tell mine. Man, after being with my dad, man, and I know it's in my blood, man, I had to fight against it because I know if I would have started playing around, being violent, I would have wanted it more. You know what I'm saying? Had a taste for it, but I was like, nah, let me just get away from it because I take the talk, I take the bad talk. I don't care because I don't want to be doing 85%. You know what I'm saying? Of 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And now I got to be violent. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, some dudes go to jail, they can't turn it off because that's your way of life. You've been doing it for 15 years straight. You can't turn it off. You know what I'm saying?
And back in, like, afterwards, they stopped fighting in probably like 06 to 09.
You talking about the job or you talking about in jail?
No, in general, they're like, boy, stop fighting. They was like, boy, ain't
It's
nobody
all stabbed.
fighting.
You getting stabbed up. Yeah, you getting shanked, man, for real.
It was over.
So, young bulls, please do not let your circumstances, let your circumstances make you great, not cause you to risk your freedom.
Yep.
Some things you can't control. Your circumstances all the time you can't control, but you can control your actions and what you can do. Use it as motivation. to be great. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Don't use it as motivation to be a kingpin, man. I'm telling you,
But it ain't
kingpins
worth
are almost extinct, man. You know what I'm
it's,
saying?
it ain't
They're like
none of that.
dinosaurs.
Ain't none of that stuff worth it. Like at the end of the day, like
Yeah.
like you know, we still have certain rules that you have to abide by.
Oh, for sure. Even
But
civilians know rules in the hood you gotta abide by. Even civilians. You
but
might not you be all the way deep in the game, but you know some of the rules you abide by. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Minding
just
your business. Mind your own business. You know what I'm saying?
because you don't want them problems.
You don't want them problems.
But my great grandma, boy, she was so funny. She was like, "Y'all better not do nothing around here, cause I'm gonna tell on you." And I know she would lie. She would lie.
Yeah.
And they respected her even more because let somebody would have touched her, it would have been
Yeah, been a problem.
smoking. It would have been a smoking the city anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, these dudes, these young dudes really got the smarts for it, but they using it all the way wrong.
I was like that
All the
when I
way.
was younger. I was like that when I was
All
younger.
the way.
You got the talent to give, but you're using it the wrong way.
Mhm.
100%. I agree because I did the same thing. That's why I'm trying to tell them don't do that. Turn it the right way. Second one, don't worry about being perfect. Just progress. Keep progressing. Don't worry about being perfect. I get tired of hearing people say, "Oh, man, nobody's perfect," but you don't got to do 100% of 10 years either though. Just progress, man. Work at McDonald's. Work your way. You know what I'm saying? Then move up and start working in the corporate world. You know what I'm saying?
I I tell anybody this story, man.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I watched Cars for like 6, 7 years.
And that's actually, if you had a detail shop, you can make money off washing
Yeah,
cars. I
and
mean, how much is it for a full detail now? Like $150?
easy. You
Yeah,
can
probably more than that.
you can start off at 50 anyway. But
Yeah, for sure.
like
That's
I was
just for a regular wash.
man, and I was watching for a major corporation, and
Yeah,
then it finally dawned on me. But I was still reaping the benefits of it
yeah,
because I wasn't paying that much, and I was still
right.
I was traveling more. I traveled more when I was broke.
Oh, for sure. I'm with you. You go with the flow, man. When you broke,
Right.
just go with the
Man,
flow. I
but
did so much more stuff when I was broke, bro. Man, ridiculous, man. Then when you get money, you get more. You get more. You think more. You more cautious. Like, man, I'm not doing that.
Hey, man.
Man, I bought so many speakers when I was broke for the money, Carl. Man, I did so much crazy stuff, man. When you broke, man, just doing crazy stuff.
Not even realize about
Started watching Dave Ramsey. What are you doing spending your money on that? I don't give a rip.
Yeah. What's son that used to be on the bidding wars? He'd be like, "Yep,
You talking about dude from FUBU?
uh-uh.
Mark
Nah,
Cuban.
no, it wasn't Mark Cuban. It was, I think his name was Dave. He was
Oh,
like,
David O'Leary. I know you talking about, yeah.
he was like, how much you want for that? Yep, and that's how he bid it on it. But like, I always stress this, even with my kids. Like, look, it's gonna look good,
Oh, yeah.
but none of none of this
Everything that
stuff.
glitter ain't gold.
Yeah, words. I'm telling you, it's words.
And I'm going to show you the video after this third one. It says, sometimes the road to growth can be a lonely road when growing up in tough circumstances.
Yes, sir.
What do we mean by this? Sometimes you may be in a family where everybody's a super thug. And they looking at you like, you going to be a super thug? Nope. I'm going to the library. I'm going to be a super nerd.
For
And
sure.
guess what? You may be going to the library by yourself.
Yep.
You may be reading books in the room by yourself.
Yep.
I don't want to do that. Leave me alone. 'Cause I don't want to walk in the cell and be talking to a dude that's holding a freaking Ginzu blade. And check this out. You don't want to change the circumstance? You could be cooking tacos like this, man.
Spanish, y'all. You know, see that fire going down there? You came with the wraps today. Tuna and beef wraps.
What's that? Tuna and beef.
You gotta be innovative.
That's not a grill, guy. That's a bench he using.
Creative. creativity at its finest, y'all. You know, see that fire going down now?
Man, he had
He
aluminum
grilling on the
can
steps
rolled
with
out for a grill over the bench.
a can. A can.
A potato can.
A potato can, and he burning
Potato can, man.
he burning cardboard up under
Potato
there.
can, man. Potato can, man.
And he burning cardboard.
Got to sell.
You don't want to live like that, kid. You really don't,
No,
man.
you don't. You don't.
You don't want to live like that, man. That's
You don't.
crazy, man.
But you. I want people to understand that, like people that can come up with stuff like that,
Genius.
pure genius, man.
Yeah.
That's pure genius. Like
100%.
it's not something that's new up under the sun.
It's just making the best of what you have, given in that situation.
And
And
just
that's what you
imagine,
got to do when you're young. And that's what I be trying to tell you about these kids. They make those. They say, you know, I ain't got this. You got to be creative, man. You got to use what you got, man. You got to learn.
and just imagine, like if shout out to my girl, Kira. She was on the Kelly Clarkson show, man, and it shows like when people have a dream, what's meant for you is gonna be meant for you.
Right.
Man, Charlie came with a food truck, got a private investor, and now she going on her path. But what I will say, don't give up on your dream.
Right.
Don't give up on your dream.
Don't give up on your dreams, for sure.
Because it's not happening right now. And it also shows when your heart is in the right place, everything that you could even imagine is gonna start happening.
And you know how you get to your dream, kiddos, or even adults? Making good decisions. The more bad decisions you make, the further you seem like you get from your dream. It's like the more bad it keeps pushing you back. It keeps setting you back. So you got to make good decisions. You got to start early and often as possible. Make
Yeah.
good decisions. It'll get you closer to your dream. I promise you. It's like we got to tell kids, like, if you want to be a politician, you need to start making good decisions now.
Like,
In high school, in junior high. Because if you slip up and then try to be a politician, oh, man, you know, dude was doing this in high school, man. He was out there, you know what I'm saying, slanging dope in high school. That kind of stuff will pop up on you when you trying to be a politician.
but it's fine though.
Hmm?
It's fine though. Like I didn't had, but I got friends right now. I'm seeing them thrive. Like
For sure.
went to jail and some more. Went to jail and some more.
Right.
And then hired
Mm-hmm.
the same people that have felonies and all that. Whoop de whoop. Like it's not the end all be all.
Mm-mm.
But what Mike and me and John are displaying is like, no, there's three walks of life, but we all walk that same life. If that makes sense. Like
And what I'm telling is, if you can avoid it at all possible, if you can avoid it, avoid it. Avoid it. Because you will be happy later. Because it ain't the end all be all, but I promise you, the dudes you talking about, imagine if somebody could have told them, dude, you don't have to do this.
they
You don't.
They told them. They told
And
them.
imagine if they would have took heed to us, like, you're right, I don't have to do this. But I know, and I understand the circumstance. I'm not doubting it. Like, being in the South Side every day, and a lot of time the parents don't realize this. You raising your kids in the projects. How do you expect them to be productive? It's hard to be productive in the projects. It's really hard. You got to really you got to overcome in your brain. It's a mentality that you have to foster within yourself, you know what I'm saying, to not get involved
Hold on,
'Cause
what'd you
most
say? Hold on, what'd you say? It's something that you had to what?
what's that?
Falter in yourself.
Foster within yourself,
Falter
like
in
build. You got to build that mindset within
yeah.
yourself. But some people, it's
Yeah.
hard for them to do it because they want to be popular. They want to be the man. We're gonna talk about that
No.
Thursday too. They want to be the man. You want to be the toughest guy, and then you end up, getting that 25 in the can. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And now you really got to be the tough guy. But you realize everybody in there was the tough guy, probably in their neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? At least 90% of them was.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't trying to be the man. It was trying to be a man because a lot of them kids,
But
they
when I don't think being a man is killing somebody though. I mean, you don't have to kill nobody to be a man.
no,
If you're a
that's
man, you can squash the beef. That's what they're not being taught. If you're a man, you can
that's
squash the beef and
and
resolve it.
I 100% agree with it.
Yeah,
I 100% agree. Like,
yeah,
no, that's a little different, a little
yeah,
harsh. That wasn't the avenue that I was going down.
yeah.
But I'm also saying like, no, like being raised by a woman is cool until hey, you know what? Shit, I gotta prove myself too. But it ain't about killing nobody.
But it can happen though. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
you can shoot somebody one time. You think, I'm just gonna give him a warning shot. Shoot him in his leg, hit the artery. Then he's dead. He's done. You know what I'm saying?
You had a poor teacher. You was supposed to shoot below the knee.
Ah,
You had a poor teacher. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But I'm
yeah.
just saying, man. But even in like kids shouldn't even have a gun in like
They
this.
shouldn't. You're right. They shouldn't. But yeah,
Excuse me,
it's
like,
happening
but we're just speaking on from a Little Rock's perspective.
for sure.
Like our viewers that's gonna be in California, Chicago, Birmingham, Mobile, Miami, they gonna say like, no. By the time you 7, 8 years old, you'll know how to handle a gun. It was like,
And what they don't realize, they be talking about people in the country, but it's these country towns. These dudes will kill you for real. Like,
yeah,
go
for
down to
play,
Mariana. Go down to Mariana. Projects
for
talking crazy if
play.
you want to. Go
You know
down to
what I'm
Clarendon. Go down to these
saying?
country towns, Clarendon. Go down,
Yeah.
go down to Cotton Plant talking crazy if you want to.
And
Go
and
down
what I
there.
and
Get
what I
left in the
always
cornfield. Get left in the
say,
cornfield somewhere.
Mike, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the in between.
Oh, you're
That's
100%.
the in between. But
Yeah.
when you fool with people and you don't have no restriction, like that's why I always tell my son, like, you're not me. I never want you to be me. Tell my kids it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, bro, there is nothing like going somewhere and even if people press you,
Yeah.
there's no better feeling like, bro, I don't even game, man. None of this.
Yeah.
None of it. None of it. I said, man, it's no better feeling.
Yeah.
Because it's been years since I had a feeling, but
Yeah.
even then, like just because you area you grew up in and you might be affiliated with a gang, you have to understand, like bro, you got people that really think and really, being a scholar. That's what being an OG is to me. Like, nah, bro. Why would y'all even press these kids to even join a gang? And you see, they're like, bro, son, son know how to how to build a whole computer, and y'all trying to press him to be a gang member,
Are they being pressed or do they want to be a part of it?
bro. That's what I'm trying to
Like you think about
say.
Chicago, are they being pressed or that's what they
Mm-mm,
want to do?
mm-mm.
You think they being pressed?
Chicago is different. Chicago is different. Like Chicago politics and California politics is totally different.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. the people that y'all call OGs, like these are not real OGs. These are people that just been put in a position.
Man,
Cause
real.
everybody know a real OG gonna be like, man, boy, y'all.
But the real OGs, most of them dead or in jail are really old right now.
You
You know what I'm saying?
heard?
They ain't really out there like that. They in the house somewhere,
Yeah.
recovering, trying to recover from their
Yeah.
wounds. You know what I'm saying? You got these middle G's, I guess. They middle G's, I guess. They're not
Nah,
OGs.
they OGs, but they
I'm
OGs,
talking
but
about the middle G before they get to OG, like our age or something like that. They kind of getting out the game. They still kind of getting out of jail, trying to get their life together. I
bro,
mean, you see a lot of dudes, man. They ain't really trying to get their life together. They really trying to leave the streets alone. They
been
man,
done.
yeah.
Been done. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but you understand that you see the gap in between?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gap in
That's
between.
why
Like,
you have to learn. That's why I was trying to tell kids, you gotta learn how to think for yourself, man. Because you might not always have the guidance. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn. It's too much information out there now to not be able to think for yourself as well.
and
Because a lot of these kids, they got a phone, they can get on social media, they can look up these fights, they can look up all this other stuff on TikTok and World Star Hip Hop, but they will not look up stuff to make them better. They won't.
and that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Like, they OGs is little kids now, basically. Like, if they OG is maybe 22, like this is all you know.
I just think a lot of kids don't even care. Like when I asked you the other day about leadership, a lot of kids, these young bulls don't care about leader. They their own leader. They don't even care about OGs. They don't care about leadership no more.
No, they do care.
No, I don't think they do.
Yeah, but they do care. But when when a younger person respects you, they're not gonna call you OG. They're gonna call you
But what I'm saying is, but when it come down to lead, we were saying earlier, like you can tell them not to do it, and you say, nah, some people they gonna do it anyway.
No,
Them the ones I'm talking about. Like they know that you've been through it. They know that you telling them right. They're like, nah, man, I'm gonna do what I want to
right.
do.
And that's why I've been trying to tell people this whole time. Like, no, you can't tell them what to do.
No.
You
But
can't.
OGs will tell you what to do though. OGs
No,
like
you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't this.
I'm
This
talking
ain't
about
this,
the typical OG. I'm not talking about you, man. I'm talking about the typical OG.
the typical OG that really knows this shit. Listen, the Beyond Boys ain't gonna give a fuck. Excuse my language, but they ain't gonna care about none of that stuff that you was talking about in 1995, 2002. Unless you unless you in that car and you gotta, hey man, you know what? I gotta respect it. But out here, bro, this stuff they ain't ready for it. They're not ready for it, and that's why when the Lil YNs respect you, they gonna say OG or they gonna say
Cause I'm saying, man, I'm not gonna put it volume, but a lot of these young bulls, man, they walk up on a dude, man. He talking to you, hey man, come over here, holler at me real quick.
mm-mm,
And he got this in his hand, man. A lot of dudes ain't ready for that, man.
mm-mm.
A lot of
They're
dudes
not
ain't
even
ready for that.
they're not even gonna talk to you. They're not even gonna talk to you. That's the thing, like that. They ain't even gonna talk to you like that.
So he's
Man,
coming straight with the blade. He coming straight with the blade.
no, no. I'm saying like the Wayne's on these streets right now. I'm not talking about in jail.
No, I know you talking about that. They're not gonna talk to you in the street for sure.
Mm.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's when you have to like what I learned. Like that's how you relate to them.
I think
Same way.
you have to have a place to get them out of where
No,
they're at, a neutral spot, so you can show them some other things
no sir.
too. Oh
No
yeah.
sir.
Oh
I
yeah.
meet them where they at.
I want to show them other things that
Yeah,
it's more out here than where you live at. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because I know some kids they never really got away from Oak Street, Pine Street, all that back up in there. That's their world back up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I meet them where
They never even been all the way down to Eula. They're like, what is Eula? What is that? I don't know what that
they
is.
at.
And it's right down the street. It's right down the street from there.
They want to hear UALR. It's like,
Yeah,
no, it's you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Listen, and that's why I say I meet them where they at, not where they go, not where they about to get ready to
And I
go.
told you that it's no problem with meeting them where they at, but at some point it's a two-way street. You gonna have to come meet me too.
Listen,
It can't be always somebody meet you where you at. You got to be willing to grow.
oh,
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
that was the first initiative.
Right. Exactly.
I'm meeting you where you at.
Right.
Listen, when I say I'm meeting you where you at, it ain't got to be in the hood. No,
For sure.
when I say I'm meeting a person where they at, I'm meeting with the thought process anyway.
Exactly. I'm with
Like,
you.
like we're saying the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, excuse my language, y'all. But
Bro, you don't think I met the kids where they when I went to our house? I
yeah,
met them. I met them where they was at.
listen.
So I know what you're saying.
And guess what they saying? Guess
Ern,
what they
Ern,
saying? Guess
Ern,
what they saying?
I know what Ernie's saying now.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
Yeah. He outside. He outside.
Ernie like, man, who is this?
Who the hell is this? I
Ernie
said,
cool, man. Ernie
Ernie.
cool, man.
Yeah. And then as you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the pill I vision. Like, no, I see what's gonna happen. Bro, y'all gotta be um y'all gotta be ready for this stuff. Cause this ain't no fly by night type of stuff.
No. Body of work, man.
Yeah, this
But
ain't
I'm
no
saying, I'm trying to let the young boys know, man. When you go into jail, then, man,
it is not
it's a whole nother world in that thing, man. You can't walk away. You in the size of your bathroom. You in a cell, and you in there talking to a dude, man. This dude,
yeah.
this dude talking to you, man. And this
One.
dude got a blade, and he got this little shit. Boy,
Mhm.
man, that's crazy, man.
Mhm. Man, it's
And then some dudes that if you fight them, you might have to fight them every day, just about. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of stuff. If I beef with this dude, how long is this gonna last for?
uh,
How long this gonna have to sizzle for in the pot until it's done? You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man.
yeah, and that's like if don't nobody else understand it, trust me, like Pill understand it.
Yeah.
Like I always put like this. I thought spreads was like a normal meal. That's how fucked up that stuff was.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the
I,
spread
I
was
know, I know you. I know what you talking about with the spread. I
spread.
be watching them. I be watching them make it on YouTube. It be dudes that it's like they got a YouTube channel. That's what they make. Like this is what we did in jail. Make a spread. It be
No,
some crazy.
I thought the spread was a normal meal because I do it.
Mm-mm.
Even in corporate world.
Yeah.
I thought a spread was a normal meal. I was like, damn, man, don't nobody else do that.
I don't want high blood pressure. I know that stuff is
Oh,
crazy on your body, man.
bro,
Summer sausage, what was it? Summer sausage, tuna, whatever you can
no,
put in Doritos.
no, it was. This what I was told. It's like, man, you get your little Doritos. You had your noodles, but then you had the Doritos.
Yeah.
And I thought it was normal. That's how
Mm-mm.
crazy that stuff sounds. I like,
That's
Damn,
why you got. I don't know what God put in me. Just having context clues to understand. Like, wait a minute, this ain't it. This ain't.
This
Yeah,
can't be normal.
yeah. I'm not gonna disrespect it. That's what you want to do. That's fine. But I'm
No,
not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
no. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't realize that till like probably like maybe like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. I was like,
Mm-mm,
I thought
mm-mm,
this dope. I was like, man,
mm-mm. I think I've always watched documentaries a lot. I kind of learned from watching documentaries and stuff.
I
And I used
thought
to watch Lockdown. You ever watched that on MSNBC back in the day?
nah,
Lockdown.
nah.
I used to watch all this stuff. Lockdown, just to kind of understand why I don't want to go to jail. And it be dudes in there making spreads. Like I'm talking about on the table and the pin, like the noodles and the summer
What?
sausage and the Doritos. Man, it's so big and everybody just be grabbing from it. Just crazy, man. With
And
the
then I
like dude had with the tacos right here, but they put the spread on the tacos though.
Mm-mm.
They was putting the
And
spread. But when I seen that, dude, I was like, man, that's crazy. This dude is grilling on the bench, man. That
bro,
is not a grill, man. It's not a grill.
a bed. Like I
Is that?
thought, like
Yeah.
it, like that's why I'm saying, like,
Man, I seen one dude in jail, no lie, I don't know if this was fake or not, but it was kind of like that. But he was frying chicken, bro, in the same kind of setup. But he had the chicken in the flour, and he was frying it, talking about 3 for 20 or something like that. In jail, I was like, man, he had like thighs and legs. I was like, I don't know how he got it, but he ended up frying it up like churches, man. That's crazy.
man, that's where, like, it was even before then, but
Yeah.
like, son, like, when I tell people like, nah, son was already military raised. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this. When you hear people say MRE packs, they're like, bro, I ain't think you survived all this.
Yeah, my dad used to have those. I opened up the wrong one day, and I learned my lesson. Had corned beef hash in it. Ugh,
It was
ugh,
not. I
ugh.
ate, I ate them faithfully. I ate them faithfully to
Corned beef
probably,
hash?
man, I ate MRE packs faithfully until from
Talking about with the
19
corned beef hash in it? Or you talking about the
faithfully
ones with the spaghetti and stuff?
everything like anything you can think of from 1980 85 to
Yeah.
90 to 97. Even afterwards, I was like, boy, I bust them bust them all down like, boy.
I think they didn't redone it. They got a fancy place selling MREs. They called it something else back, but it's the same concept. It's like MREs. I seen the ads on Facebook. Like, man, they just selling MREs, man. That's all that is. It's just food vacuum packed in the pack, man. That's all it is.
Man, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
like,
my
from
uncle
the
used to have the one with the spaghetti, the M&Ms in it and stuff.
anything
You
you
hope
can
you
think
hope
of.
you open up that one. That's the one you hope you open up. You don't want to open up the
Especially
nasty
packed.
stuff. Oh, not the nasty stuff. No. Yeah.
Especially packed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't never seen her like, boy, the stuff that we had.
My grandma had that commodity food. I was raised on how to survive. My grandma had that commodity food, that watershed food, that
Yeah.
pork in the can, that
Yeah.
pork, silver can pork.
Yeah.
Or people be talking about pork, man. I survived on pork, and I'm healthy than the mug, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just
It
stopped eating
was,
it when I got older, but man, I done ate every piece except for chitlins. But yeah, every piece of pork you can think of, man.
but in other news, man, you know I can go all day, man.
It's all
I
good.
can go all day with
No,
this
I just
stuff,
really want
man.
to tell the young bulls, man, be careful out here, man, because, boy, they ain't playing around, man.
I ain't playing around.
Then next week, old boy get in office, boy,
Mhm.
gonna get even crazier, man.
Hey, play my boy theme song. Yeah. Hey, but I tell anybody, man, as long as you believe in God, you're gonna be all right. With them with the families that's going through the stuff in LA.
Oh, that's tough, yeah.
Man,
I hope they don't, man. I hope that they're able to rebuild. I know some of them, they going to go through it, man. They're not going to be able to. They just don't have the funds to do it. Like, they was living check to check, just like people here living check to check.
Yeah.
And when something like that happen, you living check to check, it's over, man. It's a
Hold
wrap.
on. What you say? Not the upper middle class becoming poor again.
I don't believe in upper middle class. You either middle class or you're not.
Not the upper middle class. And the rich people.
Because I was telling wife, for every celebrity they saying that lost their house, it probably 4,000 people to one celebrity. Regular people probably lost their house. You know what I'm saying?
No, not the upper middle class becoming poor again. Whoa.
Yeah, let me check this out. Some people probably had their house paid off. They just used it as for their family wealth, but then it's gone, bro. It's a wrap.
Whoa. We gonna settle in. You see how that stuff works?
I've been knowing how it works.
Yeah. That was it.
I
Like,
know how the
not
game works. I just be
everybody
careful how we talk about it on here. I just be careful how I talk about it on here because I know
You right.
the streets is
You
watching.
You right. Hey, boy.
Well, yeah.
Can't wait to. Can't wait.
Because I might start talking, but I might turn into, let me tell you something, brother.
Man.
What are you doing with your money? What are you spending your money on? We got to be smarter than that, brother.
Because I might, hey, and I might get up sound, I might start sounding like this when I start saying
Oh, I thought you would say something like Martin King. I have a dream. Yeah.
No.
I grew up in the South Side. I grew up
Hey.
in the Martin King.
Yeah. Like, in the
I have a dream.
in the real deal trenches. Play the Tender Love. You know what I'm saying? Play the Tender Love.
The what?
Play the Tender Love with the Martin Luther King speech. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, no. Eventually that people they gonna see this is the dream.
Yeah.
This is the dream. Like, not only Martin Luther King's dream is like Tupac's dream is even Biggie's dream.
I just want to see the kids where we from make those good choices early and be great early instead of waiting till they get our age and trying to figure it out. That's what I want to see. That's it.
And guess what?
I don't even care what color they are. I just want kids to make better decisions and see our kids, thriving instead of every generation shit like you skip over generations and stuff.
And guess
That's all
what?
I want to see.
And guess what? I got to say this to them young boys at Parkview. The basketball team had to go through this first, and the football team going through this now, like with their head coaching changing now. I will say this: y'all band together, cause it's just y'all.
Oh, the head coach left?
Yep.
What, the head coach left?
Yep.
What, he got a bigger job or something?
I'm not getting into that.
Oh. I mean, you brought it up. I didn't know what happened. I didn't even know. I just haven't even had time to look at sports, to be honest, man. I've been on.
But I will say that. I say that to say this. You young boy. What's it called, Mike? The paradigm?
Paradigm shift?
There's a paradigm shift. And they think y'all gonna be some suckers. They think y'all gonna be some suckers and y'all think you can't win, you can't do this. Y'all band together. And boy, whoever the coach is.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, whoever the coach is, boy, y'all.
They must fit to pay him their money. I see it. That's probably where he finna get the bag.
Whoever it is.
Yeah. And man, I think that's the tough part, man. Like, even in the corporate world, man, that's why you get your value up. That people will come find you. They don't care about longevity. People just don't care. I mean, it used to be a thing. Longevity used to be a thing, man. But times is changing, man. If you're not competitive, man, like if somebody's winning or they doing great, and you don't be competitive or how you compensate them, somebody is going to come and take them from your ranks. Happens every time, all day, every day.
But
You know what I'm saying?
but I tell them right now, we ain't worried about it.
Please turn it down before we get dinged.
Yeah.
What?
You won't get dinged for this. You won't get dinged for this.
All right, guys, we finna get out this thing man, before we get in trouble, man.
But
all right, guys, what you want to say before we get up out of here, bro?
Hey,
keep going.
oh, them young bulls, the football players at Parkview, y'all better go out there and support the basketball team, man. Y'all go out there and support them. Cause get what? They gonna make a run like this. They gonna make a run, and man, forget them other suckers. Like, be proud of your coach, but also let them know, like, no, y'all count us out. You counted them out. Boy, it's going down. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it next year.
All right, guys. We signing out. Catch y'all later, man.
Yo.